Buy our clothes. We're a team. And team do what team do.
I don't know. I've put at least 65% of my hard-earned money into this clothing line.
Sorry, mate. Nothing I do makes any money.
I'm still waiting for the royalties.
Yeah. Yeah, about those royalties. We'll make royalties when we make a profit.
Stop giving clothes away.
I don't, man. I just sell them at cost price.
Well, that's, how you're going to make a profit then.
I don't know.
Brand awareness first, and then
Yes.
punch it up.
Yeah.
Marketing 101.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get a few.
You need like a good model to
Yeah.
model your stuff.
Yeah.
Someone that's like looks like they just work out.
Hey, that's you, man.
Not at the moment.
No.
Off season dad bod.
Mate, you're pretty fucking.
I've still got abs.
Yeah.
That's not.
Chiseled. Yeah, but most fucking clothing guys.
If you don't have abs and you're a bodybuilder, even in the off season, you're shit at your job.
Really?
Fucking oath. That means you've got too far and you're just fucking lazy.
So where am I sitting on your
You've still got
scale?
abs.
Yeah, but not.
Borderline.
Yeah, not that great.
You only competed one season.
Hey, you did my skins though, so
I
am I acceptable at the moment? You said I should shave a few kilos.
Skins. What were they? 45? I think you were just less than 45.
I was bigger than that, man.
No, because Dan was 47.
Yeah. So I must have been 50.
You were under.
Really?
Yeah, you were leaner than him, only just. Yeah.
That's crazy because when I did my first comp, my skins were at fucking like 70 or 80 before I started.
Yeah.
And now I'm
You're
90.
obese.
What's your problem, mate?
You were. Were you bigger? If people want to watch this.
Yeah, one person.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna send it to Christy McNamara. Fuck you, Christy.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know, mate. She said she'd fucking watch it, so.
What? You can't just send it. You meant to post it.
Yeah, Joe Kursavani, she said she'd do some data research on it and tell me what sort of stuff. Yeah, what sort of stuff would be, decent to listen to, audience.
Probably not you passing gas for 2 to 3 seconds.
You're right, mate. You're right.
Would be ideal.
But I like passing gas and...
Are you cutting this bit out or is this actually going live?
Who cares, man?
Okay,
Just go with the flow. Flow on my ass.
Yeah. So what's the topic for today, Kevin?
Well, you know me, I didn't chat GPT anything this time around, so...
So we're just going to go off the cuff?
Yes,
Yeah.
off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Yeah.
Let me think.
With our fucking plethora of just shit in frame.
Did you know?
Yes.
Here you go. So
Thank
I've
you.
started taking a intra-workout carbohydrate. I always used to do it. Being Staminade, usually because it's fast-acting sort of carbs,
Yeah,
right?
right.
However, my good mate Marcus, shout out to Marcus, helped me out and didn't give me, I still bought it, but let me know that Sidewalk Sport have a product called HBC, High Branch Cyclodextrin, HBCD. Yeah, so I'm not 100% on the data. However, its absorption rate is faster than regular cyclodextrin by X percentage. So, in saying that, do you really need it to absorb faster than cyclodextrin? I don't think anyone needs carbs to be in that fast. Cyclodextrin is fast enough.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact rate off the top of my head. However, while you're working out, you do want fast-acting carbs, right? So this HBCD, it's technically flavourless, and if you taste it, it sort of is. Mix it in water, and it tastes a little bit funny, like starchy sort of.
Yeah.
Because it's what it is.
Yeah.
But it has a unique property where it doesn't make things taste good, but it removes bad tastes. So it neutralises tastes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mix it with something that you don't like the taste of, it might taste less worse.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can put on my food?
Yeah, your food's terrible.
I was
Bean curd and a lot more sauce.
just theoretically saying.
Yeah. Oh, well, you could sprinkle on. I wouldn't taste that.
Yeah.
It'd be. It's very white. It's very
Yeah.
clumpy.
So tell me, what's the purpose of it, man?
So you have, when you work out, obviously you burn carbohydrates, right? That'll be your which resistance training I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So there's the main fuel source for resistance training.
Yeah.
As you burn the carbohydrates, your muscles burn it, and you will lose your intramuscular glycogen. Yes.
Yeah.
Therefore, as you go through a session, you'll get tighter and tighter. Yes.
Yeah.
Your strength will diminish.
Really? So you're telling me I should have intra-carb
Yes.
sources during my training?
100%.
Really?
Yes.
You never told me this before.
It was implied. You're a vegan, man. I wasn't sure what was okay and
And
what
it's
wasn't
also
okay.
implied that people take their creatine.
You should take your creatine. Have you seen those studies on that shit?
No, tell me
My
about the latest studies on that
goodness.
shit.
Mate, they have found longevity results
Mm.
by giving, I think it was 70-year-old men, untrained, okay, creatine. Not only do they get muscle growth by X percentage, I think it was a low percentage by...
Without training.
Correct. So it was leg extension or a leg press, okay, and they measured like, not total strength, but I think it was force production and like reps in reserve.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like circumference of the leg or the quad.
Yep.
Their muscle size increased and their like nerve firing, so neurotransmitters and shit, was a lot better.
But you just said non-trained.
Yeah, so they were previously non-trained, so they didn't go to the gym. They just
Yeah.
went, here's a group of 70-year-old men,
Yeah.
you take creatine and train,
Yeah.
you don't take creatine and train, or you have and they had a control group.
So
Take a placebo.
So obviously, the training group obviously grew muscle because
Correct.
I mean they're training.
Yep.
The training group with creatine grew muscle.
Yep.
So what's the difference between those two?
The creatine, it was more.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was better.
So it increased muscle production growth
Yes.
in the same amount
In an untrained individual, yes.
that started training.
Correct.
So elderly that take creatine without training can still grow muscle
Correct.
without training.
No, not without
Okay,
training. No.
okay. So it increases the amount of muscle mass that you can obtain in later ages of life.
You could, it was done with
Improves.
later ages of life, in L70.
So it improves all muscle growth.
Correct.
Throughout
Yes.
the entire population.
Yes. However,
Mm.
if you're already trained,
Yes.
would that result be just as good? I don't know.
Yeah, because creatine. Yeah, it has to because creatine
No,
improves your.
so if you were me,
Oh.
or already training hard, and you just go, I'm going to take creatine, I'm going to expect, let's say the number was 30% muscle improvement on a 70-year-old man. Yeah. I don't think there was, the ratio of that wouldn't be, you would not gain 30%
No,
muscle.
of course not. No.
So,
But it still improves performance,
The results,
even in training.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. You cannot not live your life without creatine, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Past the age of 5? Once you're 5 years old, start taking that fucking shit, or what? Make it.
I'd give it to my son.
Make it 1 year old.
I would.
Mhm.
Maybe not 1.
2.
It would be
3.
beneficial. Well, it's a naturally occurring substance in the body. There are no adverse side effects shown.
You heard it here. Spanj says give it to your 3-year-old.
Shit. In a grams per kilogram dosage.
We also sell creatine, so buy it directly from us. We mark up the price by 25%.
Do we?
We don't. I wish we did, but we don't.
We could.
We could if we had a supplement store.
Yeah, right in the comments, just let us know.
Yeah, let me know, Christy. If you need to buy creatine, you pay us more.
It's also beneficial, which you already know, for that neuromuscular, like brainwaves,
Yeah.
to get the brains firing. So
Yeah.
it's obviously been done, tested positive results in studies,
Yeah.
Alzheimer's patients,
Yeah.
dementia patients,
Crazy.
which then leads to the question that if you are taking it now,
Could you delay
correct,
Alzheimer's?
100%, and they believe that, yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. crazy.
I know, isn't it?
Fuck, I'm gonna be so smart when I'm older. I've been taking this shit for years.
Well, there you go.
I'm pinky.
You're thinking. We had a debate. We'll put it out there, Christy. So
Christiane Joker Savani.
between Pinky and the brain,
Yes.
who's Pinky and who's the brain?
Yeah.
Being that the brain is obviously smart,
Yes.
and Pinky is
insane.
crazy,
Yes.
insane.
The other one's a genius. The other one's insane. It's Pinky and the brain. If you get this answer wrong, I'll kill you. Anyways.
So
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
Mm.
Fucking, if you want Alzheimer's, mate, just don't take creatine.
Well, you're higher risk of it, especially
Yeah.
if it's just like your family history.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, okay.
it will also show, I reckon, also promising results. You'd think would be there would be promising results if you were susceptible to Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
So any neuromuscular
So
diseases.
Muhammad Ali should just.
Well, he might be a bit. Is he dead?
I
No?
think he might be dead.
I don't know.
Was that
If
Nelson
he is,
Mandela?
he should do it.
Yes.
It would minimise obviously the onset of it and
Muhammad.
possibly
If you're out there, have some creatine.
minimise your effects of said disease if you have it. I would suggest. I'm not a doctor, but obviously the logical step would be that it would improve that. Yes.
You do a lot of data, mate.
Yeah.
I don't do data. Me take creatine.
Mm.
Me strong. Me make sure I have abs in off season, 24/7.
You're at 45 mils. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So going back to my intra-workout carbs.
Yes.
Yes, they're very beneficial,
That-
especially in longer
really?
workouts. So
Yeah.
if you do a big leg day, not your leg
Yeah.
days are big because your back's cooked. But
Excuse me.
even longer, any longer workout, you know what I mean? Or any workout is beneficial.
So you take intra carb supplements during every single one of your training
Correct.
sessions. Wow. How long do you train for?
Varies from an hour 10 to 2 hours.
That's
Depending
crazy.
on a leg day. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So leg days I'll have 50 grams of carbs,
So
and
in
upper body days will be 30.
the program you give me, it's expected that I complete that workout within an hour and 10 minutes.
It would be anywhere between an hour and a half, I would
Yeah,
expect.
max,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you for only giving me 4 working sets on legs. So I'm not like you plebs. You have to train more exercises because you're not as strong. Remember that forever. Always be a pleb.
How strong are you, Kevin?
I'm pretty strong, man.
That's-
152.5 kilos on the hack squat.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll warm up with that.
Huh? Fuck, I have to do a proper warm up, mate. Fucking 25, 50, 75, 100, 125.
Yeah.
And then 2 top sets, 152.5.
50, you got 25 kilos a set.
I have to, yeah, I just want to make sure I'm like super warm.
You probably do a bigger jump, drop that set out, and then you'll be fresh up on the top set.
What do you mean, go from 100 to 152.5?
No,
It's a big
so
jump.
go. What do you go from? 50?
25, 50, 75, 100, 125.
I'd probably go 25, 75. Yeah,
My knees.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, doing a
And
50
then-
kilo warm up ain't shit. And then you're saying from 75 to 125.
Go, I would take, I would drop one more set out, go to 75. I'll probably go to like 115 and then go to say 135.
Yeah.
Once you go to 135, you want your last drops, your last warm up set to be very close, as close as you can to
Yeah.
your top set. So that when you hit your top set,
It doesn't feel like
it doesn't
much of a
feel
jump.
like a big jump
Yeah,
and you go bang, I'm on.
Yeah. I normally do that, bro. So like on the dual
So
leg.
125 to 152 is too big a jump. It needs to be like 10 kilos.
Fuck.
If that means that you do 4 warm up sets still, but to scale it differently,
Yeah,
then
instead of doing
fine.
8 reps on each one, maybe go 8 on 25, 7 on 75.
You could still do 125, 50, 75, 100. It just means that,
Less reps.
yeah, well, you probably go,
8,
you
7,
just
6, 5,
extend it
4.
a little bit. So maybe go 25, 80,
Yeah.
110,
Yeah.
135.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then hit it.
I mean, yeah, it's no big. Yeah, I'll try and get
You know what I
closer
mean?
on my last.
I know that the
Feels
plates means you're going to have to grab a couple of little ones and swap them in. That's probably why you do it 25, 75.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
Fair. But I didn't know about the intro. I definitely Gen Pop. You guys don't bother. You don't train hard enough. For people like me, yeah, definitely.
and if you do get it,
Joe Pop's fine.
shout out to Cyborg Sport. Get on it. That's probably the best one you can get. Obviously, you can get cyclic detriment from any other most
So you'd recommend?
sources.
Yeah, you'd recommend.
Bulk nutrients do one. They're always cheap.
Yeah.
Cyclic detriment is pretty common. Just you probably don't want to pay a shitload for it because at the end of the day it is carbs.
Yeah, it's
And
carbs in a
It's
powder.
fucking cheap.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it costs them $2 to make.
Yeah,
The HBCD stuff though, I believe, is a little bit more expensive because it
It's
is more
faster.
expensive. Like they actually have to process it
yeah.
better. So
Yeah.
science has been made and
Yeah.
studies and
At the end of the day, it's just carbs.
correct. At the end of the day, it is absolutely. You're 100% right.
And if you can't be bothered mixing your powder, just get a Gatorade or something. I'm sure that works just as quick.
Yeah. Or lollies,
Yeah, lollies. See, I used to do
snakes,
that. But I've never done it intra.
gummy lollies, like pure carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Sour Patch Kids. That's one of the
Same
biggest
shit,
ones. Yeah. Sugar on sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Used to eat them quite a bit. I didn't think I'd actually have to eat them during the workout to get through it. I'd rather not though. To be honest, I'd rather drink a powder
Yeah.
because it's lighter, cleaner.
I used to do banana bread.
Yeah.
So I'd be doing deadlifts and then I'd be like, oh, it's been about an hour in now. So pull out my banana bread, start eating, and I was like, what are you doing?
What in your
In the gym.
deadlift?
In the gym. Like I'd sit there, like have the platform.
Oh
I'd be
yeah,
sitting
so
on
you'd
the
be an
bench.
hour into your workout
Yeah,
and then you
and
have
I'd
some banana
smash
bread.
into it.
Yeah.
It was like,
How do you
What?
do that though? You got food in your stomach and you're lifting heavy weights
it's
still?
lost banana bread, 110 grams.
Yeah,
It's fuck all.
Bro, I had a guy I trained yesterday, did 4 working sets, but he ate just before he came out. It was like 30 minutes before.
Oh, no good.
100%. 2 hours before is the window. Is that right?
I would go an hour to an hour and a half.
Really?
If I wait an hour and a half, I will normally have something small.
Yeah.
So that
That's
like, I
fully
get hungry.
digested. Yeah.
An hour is like I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I'll just have
But
my
then some people
pre-workout meal and
can't-
go.
It's too much food, mate. in
Well,
their stomach.
yeah, by something small. I mean, like if you
Yeah,
can't
banana or
digest a portioned out meal of chicken and rice and have it fully digested in an hour and a half and be ready to train, your portion
So
size
hour
is
and a
too
half.
big.
Hour
I'll say
and
an
a
hour and a half.
half.
is
To
enough.
2 hours if you're having a big meal.
If you have a big meal, yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what most people
Again,
do. So
a
they don't
big-
eat a small amount. They eat substantial, and then fucking 30 minutes in, they're like trying to get through the rest of their workout.
depends what they're lifting and what they're doing.
I'll put them on the hack squat and then the pendulum. Good night.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's if you're, say, putting strain on the waist, as in, like if you're wearing a belt,
Yeah.
for example, like pulling, deadlifting,
Yeah.
T-bar rows, barbell row,
Heavy
anything
meal.
bent over.
Heavy meal 2 hours. Light meal hour and a half to an hour. No,
Yeah.
super light meal 1 hour.
So when I say that, like I'll have my normal chicken and rice meal, alright,
Yeah.
and I'll have it. When have we got? So I'm due to have it half an hour ago, but that's alright. And then I would train in say an hour and a half, but 20 minutes before I train, I'll have another meal.
Yeah.
But in a meal, I'm saying it's just fast acting carbs. So I'll have a banana and
Yeah.
some rice cakes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that is enough for me
Mm.
to not fill me up and make me feel bloated so that I can't deadlift if I had deadlifts.
Yeah.
But it's enough to give me, say, it's about 35 grams of carbs, which is enough to kickstart me into my workout.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's clean, like fast acting carbs.
Man, I can't believe I have to actually fucking have intra. I didn't think
find it beneficial.
I didn't think I even trained hard enough to even warrant that, to be honest.
Well, look, you're on the fence with it.
Yeah.
But it's if you're dieting,
Yeah.
fuck it. Even if you're not dieting, you will burn that through your workout.
Oh,
However, if you're dieting,
it's gonna be worse.
it would be
It'll be even worse
beneficial for you to
have something.
yes,
Yeah.
but also you have to count it. So
Oh,
if
you-
you're struggling, if you're on very low carbohydrates already,
Yeah.
why would you waste 100, 200 calories on a drink
Yeah,
mid-session when
yeah.
you fucking want food
Yeah,
afterwards?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%, 100%.
So you mitigate that. But even still, if you keep it consistent from your off season to your on season,
Yeah.
and you always keep it in there, then you might find that your the total calories for your diet phase is higher to
Yeah.
accommodate that anyway,
No.
and you still lose weight.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I have a lot of clients that want to lose weight. You have a lot of clients that will probably want to lose weight as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the obvious thing that comes up is, I really don't eat that much. Why can't I lose weight? And the first thing I say to them is, well, try not eating anything.
What do
at
you
all.
say to them, Kev?
That's what I say.
Oh, okay, yep.
I say, well, have you tried not eating anything? You know what I mean?
That's great advice.
Well, and here's my
Please.
reasoning. Here's my reasoning behind it.
Please.
Is if you don't eat anything, or if you don't eat much, right? If you're saying you don't eat much
Mhm.
and you can't lose weight, then try not eating anything and see if that works. Because look, there may be a very, very small chance that you have bent the laws of the universe in half and managed to turn yourself into a energy production system that we should study for a millennia. Like, there is...
They could be the next hardest sun.
They could be.
Did you know that there's a sun? Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, so if this is true... Oh no.
I hurt my knee.
Oh.
Yep, go ahead.
You probably didn't need it.
You probably... I don't know about this not eating concept.
Ooh, what a fucking idea, mate.
I don't know if that's not right. I'll spin it.
Yeah.
I'll spin it around.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Place. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But
Where's the speaker?
the speaker's up there.
Okay, sweet, perfect.
Cool.
Works well.
Yeah.
I don't know about this not eating. I would say, which you have said in the past,
Yeah.
I'll give you some credit. You have said to do you track your food? You asked them that question. And their immediate answer is no. And that's one of your biggest bugbears, I gather, which would be, well, how do you know that you're eating too much or enough or not eating enough at all if you don't track your food?
The other side of that is that even when you've managed to tell someone to track their food, they just don't track their food properly.
A lot of people are lazy.
Yeah.
And
even for
maybe-
people that do track, they still fucking miss shit or calculate it wrong or do this or that wrong. Like, I have a guy that's apparently on 1,500 calories. He's down 8 kilos in 8 weeks or something. Or 6 kilos in 8 weeks. He's down 6 kilos in 8 weeks, which is not bad for him tracking his own food.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But he's a parent. Like, I shouldn't say this, but I've pulled him down to 1,500 calories, but I think his 1,500 calories is more like 1,800 to 2,000 over the course of a week.
Welcome to coaching.
Yes, so if
This
I
is where
pull him
it
down,
comes to knowing your client.
if I pull him down to 1,400 calories, he will probably go down to 1,900 on his tracking method, in which case he'll probably lose another fucking kilo or something. Do you know what I mean? I've also given him a task of doing Stairmaster 3 days a week, and each week the level has to go up. So it's 30 minutes.
The level, the speed.
Yes. So I want to see a pool of sweat on the ground. This is what I'm looking for. I want to walk past and
So,
slip
he does it every day, every week.
every week, 3 sessions a week.
And each session has to be how
Each
fast.
week it has to go up one level.
Well, I bet he looks forward to his session
And he's
following
like,
Monday.
and he said, "Can I stop it when I hit 80 kilos?" I was like, "You better hope that you get to 80 kilos before the levels increase to a point where you die."
That's rough.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, he wants the results,
Yep.
and I feel like the punishment is
I
the
don't
only.
think that's sustainable.
No, it's not. So he has to try and. So his best method.
How far off 80 is he?
He's currently sitting at 87.
Oh, that's at least 7 increments. At least.
Potentially. But here's the caveat, right? If the levels go up, he'll lose weight faster, which means he'll get to his result as a result of him losing weight. It's just genius, in my opinion. Yeah. Right?
I don't think it works works that way.
Well, it will. Or I'm going to see someone carted out in a fucking stretcher, you know? I haven't done this to too many people. In fact, not many people at all, to be fair. But at the same time...
7 levels?
Well, that's if he loses weight 1 kilo a week.
Okay, so that's 7 if he's doing well.
Yeah.
Maybe 6. Maybe 6 if he's extraordinary.
Yeah, but...
That is 6 levels up.
But to be
Do
fair...
you know how fast that is to do for half an hour?
Yeah, but to be fair, he's probably only doing level 6 at the moment anyway, so it's level 12 for 30 minutes. Hear me out. I was doing level 12. Actually, I think I
How do you
got
know what level he's doing?
He told me. It's like
He's on 6.
7. He's actually at 7, so he's got to get to
Okay.
level 14. However,
Bro.
I told him that I lost 10 kilos in 4 weeks when I started comp prepping, right?
Mhm.
And part of my job...
Did you tell him to stop eating meat?
No.
Oh.
I'm,
That's how you lost 10 kilos.
I was already not fucking eating meat. What's your problem, man?
Well, you just weren't eating meat.
Then how come I was staying stable at 93 kilos? What's you...
No, maybe if he tried not eating meat, he would lose 10 kilos. Sorry, continue.
Continue. Okay, so punishment is due. So for all of you out there that are looking to lose weight, tell me to put Stairmaster in your program,
Mhm.
and you can go through the same problem. All right. There will be a few ambulance calls and a few wet floor signs around the Stairmaster at level 12.
That's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking for
Bit
sweat.
of effort.
Bit of sweat. Yeah, a bit of pain. Because I fucking hate that Stairmaster. I'll never get on it again. It's actually it's scarred me, bro.
Yeah.
After I
It's
was done
tough.
with that, yeah, I literally got off. I was willing to do more steps on the treadmill
Mhm.
than do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I actually swapped it out. I was like, you give me another 10,000 steps a day, which will probably take me another 2 fucking hours, because I'm not getting on that Stairmaster for 30 minutes. That's how much it fucking affected me.
One of my first comps that I did, in fact, it was my first comp. I was doing the Stairmaster at 4 in the morning or whatever it was before work, so I'd go into the RAF base and I would go to the gym at 4 and I started work at 6, yeah, so I would go in there, I would get on the Stairmaster, started at half an hour, ended up being an hour, every day. It fucking, dude,
Yeah.
my feet wouldn't go numb, this was back in the day, it's showing my age a little bit, where you still had the cord, obviously, from your phone, and to get the songs on your phone, you had to like put a SIM card in or a memory card or something, like you couldn't just download it and shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
Wow,
I had
wow.
this fucking, because I used to work in a solder shop as well, so I soldered up my own fucking headphone cord with like the hook over the headphones, the ears, not the earpieces.
Yeah.
Had the cord down that plugged into my phone.
Yeah, wow.
And shit, it was
Talk about you being a genius, mate.
it was brutal.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. So the sweat puddles are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I had a sickening desire to make that puddle as fucked up as it was when I was in comp prep. Like, I actually had this weird joy of knowing that.
When the
I
first
was-
strip was dropping, and
Yeah.
it's like when you know, it's like, come on.
And then once it dropped though, because your step movement stayed constant, it would actually form a perfect drop rhythm. So boom, 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 and I just be like. And I actually used to. Crazy thing is, I actually used to time how far into the workout with the first sweat drop drip.
Yeah.
And because I was slowly increasing it, it went from like 3 minutes to 2 minutes 50 to 2 minutes 40, and then like there was an expectation that at exactly 2 minutes 30, the first drop would go doink, and then it would not stop for the whole session. Crazy. It's a sick enjoyment. Like, don't get me wrong, I got a sick enjoyment out of it, but also a painful, like just a painful experience of how fucking shit it was. Like, just, it's the worst.
You'd procrastinate a little bit, like you know you have to do it.
Yeah.
Pull up in the car park, you're like, right, get out of the car. Walk up to the door, and it was cold. Like when I prepped, it was obviously through winter, but this was in Newcastle, so it was chilly.
Cold, yeah.
Cold. So I was always starting at the jump run, and leavings by the end of it, like the skins.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'd wear those and then just sort of stand at the bottom of the stairmaster. Yeah, and take my first step up. Yeah. As soon as you get up, as soon as I got up, I just started. Like I didn't. It got to a point where I was like, "Fuck, stop procrastinating," because my time to get ready and go to work was shortened.
Ooh,
Right,
yeah,
obviously.
okay.
So
Yeah.
so I would, and I'd do abs after that as well. So that was getting short. I was like, just stop wasting 5 minutes. So I get on there. I just walk up to it now, just straight onto it.
Yeah.
Hit start. Towel on my shoulder, headphones in my hand. Start, and then towel will go down while I'm still going. By the time I got my headphones sorted and the music going, it was already 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sweet, all right, we're already on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever find ways to try and cheat your way out of how hard it was? Like you'd rest your fucking arms at full extension and just do these little tiptoe taps, and then you'd fucking like hold it up top, and then you'd do like double step movements.
Yeah.
Like trying to fucking
I
figure out
doubles.
I did doubles trying to. I was like, how can I conserve energy to get through the session? I'm like, is there an easier way to cheat the system so that I'm not fucking utilizing energy? And the double step didn't work for too long. I'd do it just to mix things up to keep my brain fucking like accepting the pain.
Yeah.
But man, that double step didn't last long. The top did, but then I'd realise I was kind of cheating, so I'd go back to like a neutral position again. And 30 minutes. And
that was all 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and my level had to go up each week as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I ended up doing like in the last minute I would purposely punish myself, and I would put it at like level fucking 18, and literally like mate, one night I fucking smelled smoke coming out of the fucking stairmaster. I was running that quick, and I was like, so. Anyway, it's a form of torture that.
You did get fitter on it though. I remember actually, my starting speed would slowly start higher.
Yeah.
And then as you go through, like you get to say 5 or 10 minute mark, and you go, alright.
Yeah.
Go up another one.
Yeah. You know, I'd actually prefer to do 20 minutes on a stairmaster as a form of torture rather than run for 20 minutes on the treadmill.
I was never good at running, so.
I fucking hate running, bro. Like I would. There's a form of pain that runners get when they run, like where they like you just got to get through the first 5 minutes and then everything is paradise.
Yeah.
I would get through the first 5 minutes of running and then realise there's more running, and it never stopped.
Where is this utopia?
Yeah, maybe it's the next 5 or the next 5.
Go around the lap and it's like, you damn liars.
You know, the utopia was turn it off.
Stop it.
So I'd rather even though I hate it and it still gives me scarring memories of fucking doing Stairmaster, I would do that as a form of torture over fucking running. There's something about running that has just never appealed to me, and for the life of me, I've tried multiple times I'm gonna be a runner, and at no fucking point have I ever enjoyed it. Like, I tried to pretend to enjoy it once. Like, I got home after a run, I was like, I feel great, and then hung up the boots for 3 months. Like, as in, you know what I mean? So to all the runners, mate, well done. I can't do it. I'll beat you in on the Stairmaster. That's a form of punishment I can accept. But yeah, try not eating if you think you don't eat much, and learn to starve. I think the whole point about me saying to someone, well, just try not eating, is not for them to literally fucking die, but for them to understand that at some point along the line, there's this fucking hunger hormone that kicks in, and it doesn't leave you alone until you feed it. However, the true key to losing weight, if you're not going to track your food, is to feel that hunger, and for about an hour while it gnaws at your stomach, just understand that that is you losing weight, and to let it pass and then carry on, and then maybe have something to eat. But if you can understand if you can understand that hunger feeling you need to move through that maybe 2 or 3 times a day, and then understand that that's going to be with you for the whole period of time that you're cutting weight, then you can accept the sort of pain that exists for an actual body weight cut. I ask people all the time that successfully lose weight, I'm like, is it, how'd you feel? Was it easy or hard? They're like, it's fucking hard. People that can't lose weight can't accept the hard part
Feeling
of feeling hungry, and it's not feeling hungry. It's a painful fucking experience because your body's trying to tell you that you might be dying. Do you know what I mean? And that's
it's a bit extreme.
but
Saying,
no, but like
I need sustenance.
yeah. Well,
It's
but
kind
like
of saying that
if you don't eat, we could be on our way down. You know what I mean? It's.
I think it's more of a cue to tell you that okay, you've run out of fuel stores essentially in the gut. I have to switch to our stores, which are fat.
Which it prefers
I
not
don't
to do.
want to do this.
Yes.
Feed me.
Yes, and the body, the brain, the body. Well, it's actually the brain. The brain taking responses from the body to tell you to eat has no concept of how much fucking energy store is on your body in the first place. It doesn't. It can't differentiate between how much fat you're actually carrying and how much fat you actually need. There's no switch off point. It's kind of, you're at an equilibrium and now it's telling you that you've dropped below your equilibrium and you need to fucking put more in. The problem is it may tell you to stop eating, but sometimes you don't stop out of emotional eating and you eat more than the fucking calories you need to eat, and then it creates a new fucking equilibrium where it's like, okay, here I am now. If you drop below, like you said, the stores that are currently in your gut, you need to fucking eat, or I think I'm dying. It's a self-preservation thing, not really dying per se, but it doesn't. The brain actually doesn't know how much fucking fat's on your system. Otherwise, it would tell you to stop fucking eating. Do you know what I mean? What?
I do. I don't know if it's that simple.
Well,
Could be.
1/8 of the world apparently is now officially obese.
1/8. Was it 8 out of 10?
1 out of 8.
Oh, 1 out of 8.
Yeah. 1 in 8.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought you said 8 out of 10. I'm like, what?
No. 1 in 8.
Okay.
So 1 in 8 people are officially obese. That means that 1 billion people are not just overweight now, but obese. And the age for obesity is actually getting a lot younger.
Yep.
And the age of fitness, the age of wrecked health is actually getting a lot younger too. So just one person at a time, mate.
That's all you can do, right?
It's not gonna solve it.
It's not. But as long as it helps you get your 5 hours sleep a night.
It
REM
helps me
sleep.
get my 5 hours sleep. Yeah. I want to help everyone in the world. You're just gonna have to pay me $20 a week to take care of you.
You just got to pay.
You fucking mad cunts. Fill my bank account. No, I don't ask for much. I ask for enough to feed me and my 10 kids that I don't know exist yet.
And there's a few people that draw a wage from said business.
You're worth a lot more than...
I know.
Yeah.
This is my cue normally to ask for a pay rise, however.
Oh! We're out of batteries. Alright, thanks.
Good chat.
Christy and Joe Savoni, and that's probably the two that are going to listen.
Whoever may else be watching.
Yeah. Send a message in the chat. I think I might upload it to YouTube. If you fucking hated us, cool. Keep your comments to yourself, you filthy bastards. If you have anything nice to say.
And in all
Spread the love.
fairness, if you watch the other ones, we did have topics for them.
Yeah.
This one was just sort of off the cuff. And
Yeah. Tell us which one you prefer out of the 3 people that may watch it. If there's 4 people, great, we made a record. Alright.